Good morning, I'm Ashley, the engineer at Andover Norton. On this video, we'll be talking about tyres. We get many questions about tyres, ranging from what tyre can I fit to how old can my tyre be before I need to change it. I'll try and cover some of those points this morning. No matter what motorbike you ride, you really want to look after the little patch that actually contacts the road. There's several ways you can do this, and if you maintain your tyres like the rest of the bike, you shouldn't really have any problems. The first thing is to make sure you get the correct tyre. On the tyre, it will have data regarding its size, weight and speed rating. It will also have a date of manufacture. Ideally, these need to be within 5 years. It's made up of a week number and a year number. The tyre, when you get it, I know this sounds really daft, should be round. If it's been stored for any period of time incorrectly, it could have flat spots on it or deformed. The next thing is, if you fit your own tyres, always make sure that when you get it on the rim, that there is lines that run concentric to the rim. Just because you get it concentric both sides still does not mean it's fitted correctly. You need to have the correct concentricity on this side as you do this side when it's on the rim. The other thing to do is when you've got the tyre in use on the road, every now and then check round the walls to make sure that you've got no bulging or damage. Also inspect down inside the grooves to make sure that you've got no stones, sharp objects, screws, pins, tacks stuck down in there. Some tyres are self-sealing, so they will take a screw or actually a pin and still stay inflated. With an inner tube, this is unlikely to happen. The other thing with tyres is getting the correct front and rear tyre. Most websites from the tyre manufacturers stipulate what tyre you can put with what front and rear. This one is a cross-ply, therefore you could mix it depending on what other tyres you got, i.e. a cross-ply front and rear, or maybe a radial rear, cross-ply front. But you must make sure that you adhere to what the current legislation is in the country that you live in. A radial tyre does not have a steel belt. A tyre marked with an R in the code of the tyre will have a steel belt. These tend to be a lot stiffer and a lot more rigid than the normal radial. The weight rating of the tyre, one to be wary of. Some people like fitting the narrow tyre to the Norton Commando front. On the 750 Roadster, you'll most probably get away with this, but when you start going up to a Mark III Commando, 5 gallons of fuel, all your rider wear, on your armour and a pillion and luggage, if you're running a 19 on the front, you could well be over the weight rating of that tyre. That concludes the talk on tyres. Please look after them because they are the only bit that keeps you on the road. If you've got any other queries, please feel free to contact Ashley or Simon at Andover Norton and we'll answer your questions. If not, we'll find the answer for you if we can. Thank you very much.